flowers. So today I decided to film a get ready with me video, and if you want to see how I got ready from earlier on this morning when I looked a bit tired to this, then please just carry on watching the video. I hope you enjoy. Love you, bye! So I first start off my day by adding some of this Nivea moisturiser, and I just rub it around in lots of circles until I can feel that it's completely dry. As you can see here, I make sure to move it all the way down to my neck because my neck gets really dry as well, and make sure that it's all over. As my moisturiser is drying, I pick out some eyelashes that I'm going to use for the day, and then I start with my concealer and I draw some triangles underneath my eyes to try and get rid of my puffy eyes because I do have a problem, and I also make sure to cover up all of the red areas on my face. And I go ahead and I rub it all in with my fingers. I have washed them and I do them in rubbing motions, circle motions all over until it's fully blended out. I then get my bronzer and create some sharp lines. This is my new bronzer from my previous video, and I actually really like the way it looks. At first I thought this is going to look way too dark, but after blending it out quite a bit, I really liked the way that it looked and gave me that bronzed, summery feeling. Then, just to help with the blending, I took my powder brush again and I just used it to help blend it in with the powder I already had on top of my concealer underneath the bronzer, so that it's all blended out nice and smoothly and it doesn't look too harsh. I then add a light layer of blusher to my nose and to the roses apple of my cheeks, and I blend it all the way up to my forehead so that it blends nicely and doesn't look like a doll's makeup. Then I get my highlighter, which has an iridescent glow to it, so it's got blues, purples and pinks in it, and I apply a couple layers underneath my eyebrows and obviously on my cheekbones, nose and above my lip on my cupid's bow. Here I'm showing you the eyeshadows I'm going to use. So I've got a neon orange and a lovely golden yellow, and I like to use these colours during the autumn because they look like the sunset and they also go really well with the colours of the trees at the moment. So I start blending by putting a yellow in the corners of my eyes, and then I will eventually start to put the orange on the outers of my eyes too. The reason I use my fingers to blend out eyeshadow instead of brushes is that I actually find it helps add a lot more pigmentation to the colouring on my eyelids. So I decided to do this, and I've been doing it for years now, and it is a really easy way to control how the effect looks on your eye. So I just clean it up underneath and then I go ahead and make sure that it's blended pretty much all the way up to my eyebrow bone. Next I moved on to doing my eyebrows, so I used the Rimmel London blonde brow pencil and just some clear mascara, because I find that helps keep my eyebrow hairs in place. Mum's currently trying not to talk, so that's why I'm laughing. She's gonna choke on an apple in a minute. But that's what I do with my eyebrows, and then here I am just putting them in place. Just like to flick them and then curve them over so that they stay completely where they are. Next I moved on to mascara, so I used this new mascara primer that I got yesterday that was in my video. I curl my eyelashes quite a lot because I like them to be nice and curled, and then I add the primer on so that it helps lengthen my lashes. And I do pull some funny faces. Obviously you have to pull a funny face when you're doing your mascara, and then I apply it to the bottom lashes as well. I think this could be used really well for Halloween makeup as well, like Mad Hatter, he has white eyelashes, so it could also be used for that as well. I recommend it for. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use my black mascara and go over the top. I completely forgot to mention in the last video that I also bought this cheetah print headband from Boots on my shop. It was £3 down from £6, and I found it really easy to use. So now I'm just applying my lashes. So I'm putting some glue onto the lashes and blowing them dry and letting them dry, and then I will be applying them to my eyes. Always got to have a little boogie. I've got some acoustic music going on in the background, so I was just jamming to that whilst I was waiting. And then I'm applying the eyelashes here. So here's number one. I always start from the out part of my eye because I find that it helps look more natural than if I was to start on the innards and then have nothing left for the outside. And I just apply them with my fingers because I find this is the easiest way to work with them. Next I go back in with some mascara and just push my eyelashes into the falsies so that they create more of a natural look and look blended in together. Next I'm going to do my eyeliner. I did this off screen because I pulled some funny faces, and that's all done. And then I went for this matte liquid lipstick in the shade of like a burnt red, as I think this is a really nice autumnal colour that goes with the whole look. So that's all of my makeup finished, so next move on to hair. So I am undoing my plaits from the night before, and this may seem tedious as I am just going to put them back into plaits, but it helps keep them nice and neat. And as you can see, my hair is super curly from sleeping with them in, and I'm going to go ahead and take the other one out and make sure it's parted down the middle nicely, and I'm going to put a scrunchie on one side of my hair so that I keep just the half of this hair and work with that. I know I look really strange here, but I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing at the end of my hair. It's very long now, so I'm trying to get it in shot, and then I'm just going to secure it off with a loom band that I have left over from years and years ago, because I find this is a really nice, easy way to keep them done up, and they aren't big and bulky, and they keep it looking smooth. I was thinking of putting them into some little buns, but then I decided to give up and just let them be in plaits. So I'm going to go ahead and hairspray the side of my hair to get rid of the wisps and apply that to it. And then I just hold and pinch some of my hair and put a couple grips in, and it keeps it in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other one. So it's all done, putting some more grips back in, and then I'm going to hairspray all over the top so that it keeps all of my hair in place for the day ahead. So I've just finished hairspraying all of my hair, and I'm choosing some earrings, so I decided to go for these little mini razor blades that I think go well with this sort of e-girl vibe that I've got going on today. And they're just little dangly earrings, and they look really cute, so I went for them. All done. So now that I'm all ready, I need to pack my bag. So I got this bag from Peacocks. I think it was around £15. It's small, but it can fit a lot in. I was quite disappointed when these zips were fake, because I thought there was an extra storage pouch, but there's not. But that's okay. And there's no storage inside apart from a huge bag, so don't get it without looking inside first. So first of all, I always have to take this around with me, and these are some of my rose gold noise cancelling headphones. If you can't tell, I love rose gold, and they really help me out when I am having a bit of a situation to do with airplanes going overhead. So I pop that in there. And I always take this, which was also from Peacocks, because we're having a closing down sale in the Dana Market, and it's just a nice little handy water bottle so that I can take my tablets when I am out. Talking of tablets, I need to take one of these. Then I also take some Voltarol with me for when I have extremely back pain, some tablets, some migraine strips, because I always get migraines when I'm out and about, because the brain is just completely overstimulated by everything that's going on around me. A hand warmer, because I get really cold hands and feet. And I also take some fluffy gloves, obviously, if my hands get cold, which they always do. And I now have to take out these cool pair of gloves, fingerless gloves, that help me push around in my wheelchair, and they have grip pads on the back, and they're super cute and easy to use, and they help so much. When I do not wear them, I get blisters on my hands, so they are a huge godsend. I think they were £12, which is quite a lot for gloves, but they are weather durable, leather, they can be used for weightlifting, all sorts of things, so it was worth the money really. Then I take some spray, so I take some, why have I literally just forgotten this? Deodorant and some body spray with me. I always take gum and my little pouch of smoking stuff in a Tupperware box. Then to keep clean, sometimes toilets don't have toilet paper in, so I always take some tissues, as well as I always get a sniffly nose during this period, as it is so cold outside that my nose just likes to run. And obviously some hand gel, even though my lanyard, which I do not have on at the moment, has a hand gel bottle on it that I refill every time that it starts to go out. Inhaler, super important, always in there. And then I like to take something to do, so I will take my iPad, but I'm also going to take my cross stitch. So I'm just going to fold up my Ida around the cross stitch, keep the hoop on, and inside there is also the thread that I will be needing next, as well as the pattern, so that will go in there. And I believe that's it. Then I just take my phone and my iPad, which is over there charging at the moment, and then I get on with the day. So yeah, today we're going to go for a walk, and I might show you around, I might not. Yeah, we'll see what the weather's like, but that's me doing my bag and getting ready. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, sunflowers!